Are you ready? Before we set off, there's something I'd like you to keep safe from me. Please, hold on to my strategy pouch. Open it when you are in need of the hunt. Our future destinies. Remember when we were at SparksyCon and you saw the wheel and woe lots hanging over me?
I remember. But you commanded me not to tell you what they said.
I'd like you to keep your eyes on me as much as possible. "30 years ago, I used the Decalite reflection barrier to divine the tides of battle for the Fonghu. But, in a moment of blind arrogance, I turned my back on what destiny had revealed and dared to wield the Rainbow Spiritus to twist the very threads of causality. But karma was on the way to punish me. That day, I became entangled with the barrier at a single point, left to drift endlessly through time and space. A healer named this unusual condition temporal dislocation. Put simply, there's always a chance that I could suddenly disappear at any moment. If I'm not observed for even a second, I may disappear. I restrain myself with the Nexus Sapientiae, forged by the Yuchue Artisanship Commission. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We can't afford a single mistake in this operation. You must keep an eye on me always, no matter the fate that I'm anchored to. I had already decided my fate when I set foot in this world. You are only a witness, not the one wielding the blade. Mr. Sunday?
My birds will be keeping an eye on you both.
I'll give you a signal from atop the tower. Let's go. Let's eliminate all of Asat Pramad's possibilities. Let's have some fun!
I'm afraid you must get past it if you want to reach that tower.
Fret not. I will protect you.
Himiko and another me had a bet on how far he would get. What if we made a bet too? On whether Himiko is living or dead?
Never fight fate. Because it fights back. Asat Pramad, your elation is just supreme idiocy. That thing over there. What is that?
I've seen it in Star Rail Fest. Likely a device that collects people's wish power.
He has courageously challenged an ancient Leviathan of the Sigdarth Age. And his chosen weapon is a standard Planarcadian ambience prop. As I said, he is peak entertainment. At last, the long-awaited prelude. Monster versus protagonist.
I'm sick of this guy's trifling gimmicks. Keep it together. Remember our plan.
Thundercoil is starting to have trouble keeping up with me. This is my chance.
We're here. Get ready, Sunday.
Careful. Asat Pramad just appeared above you.
Smart of you to lead a Xianzhou general to her death. How honorable and entertaining it would be to challenge the Demon Lord and save the world alone. But yes, two is better than one. Still, I was not expecting a diviner. To think I should have the honor of meeting the divine Foresight, Bane of Ventilia. What can she do for you? Reveal your victory odds? Predict your weal and woe? Whatever she divines, I will block its path. What will you do now?
Then I, a diviner that never grants an audience to anyone, will teach you a lesson. Asat Pramad. A general and a diviner have completely different duties. A general breaks formations from behind, and a diviner destroys them from the front. And did you say you will block every path I divine? Sorry, but creating paths where there are none is the expertise of trailblazers. Now, shall I read your fortune? See your myriad possibilities condense until eventually only one remains. Defeat. The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the Jade Abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts as calamity and fortune reveal themselves.
I see it.
So this insight is what the Eye of the Hunt has to offer?
Good. I see it too. Asat Pramad, your fate is sealed.
What a brilliant reversal! Now, this is the resistance I have been looking for. Exhausting all possibilities. Plotting every scheme. Just hurling everything at me. In short, elation! How unfortunate that this coming perfect apocalypse will not be seen by you, General Yao Guang. I see the rope that tethered your existence here has snapped. I do not believe we will meet again in this lifetime.
I have nothing left to give. Ishvara, please, take Asat Pramad to his fated defeat.
General!
Pity. You were so close. She put her life on the line for you to have this sliver of a chance. Just like Himiko. Don't let their sacrifices come to nothing. You know, protagonist, it's actually heartbreaking that those clones are gone. But she did deliver you here, to me. It's time for a veteran navigator to point the way forward for you.
The Vantis Moon Courtyard?
A terrifying enemy is near, but you stand alone, helpless. How often have you been in such a predicament, protagonist? This is how trailblazing expeditions always end, no? Don't worry. As the former navigator myself, I may provide you with some instruction. Just as Akivili instructed me, and I instructed Falcon Amundsen. Perhaps instruction is too formal a word. Young people these days can't stand such formality. How about we make it a bit friendlier? You quiz me instead. Next, you can ask me questions. 8 of them. About me. About Aha. About Akivili. About the future of the cosmos. About you, even. I'll answer anything you ask. Because once 8 questions are done, you're dead. Did you forget? We are the only 2 supplicants with a chance of winning the Phantom Moon Games.
Is this guy actually serious? Kimiko hasn't escaped yet, and there's no news from the Express. I should try to delay him for as long as possible if we want to have any chance of winning. Why would I believe a Lord Ravager?
Looks like you're not so opposed to my offer either. How about we add a wild card to this boring trivia game then? Give your answers to the die you're holding. Roll the die. If your roll is a critical success, you get to uncover my deepest secret. I will answer every question, even if it works against me. I'll share a candid truth, though it won't necessarily be the whole truth. I still answer, but only in half-truths. It shouldn't pose any problem for our protagonist. You can effortlessly distinguish truth from deception. Did General Yao Guang bind me just now? You should really trust her strength! Besides, it's been a long time since I've just offered myself up to the chessboard of fate. How exciting to have every outcome based on pure probability. And now, let's get started.
What do I ask?
Right now, among infinite possibilities, countless versions of you are asking me endless questions. Not strange at all. Faced with fate and the universe, people have endless questions. It's asking and answering that make us who we are. Don't hold back. Go ahead and ask your most pressing question right now.
Mr. Asat Pramad, have you ever been in love?
What did you just say?
Sorry, but I'm really curious. Have you ever fallen in love?
You have this rare opportunity to speak to a former navigator, and you're interested in his personal life? You really are something else. So intriguing. I almost want to throw in the towel and bow out.
So, I should roll?
Wait, not yet! Don't roll. If you roll a critical success, I honestly have no idea how I'm supposed to weave a sharp jab at cosmic destiny into something about personal emotions. So be it. This one's on me. I'll answer you plainly. I've loved. Of course, I've loved before. But in the end, every planet tied to my past lovers, I destroyed them all. Not because we broke up. I genuinely cared for them. I just like what I do now even more. Feels good to get that off my shoulders. They have no complaints either. Whew. All right. This won't happen again. Maybe you still have a lot of questions like this. Maybe you'll just ask them directly. But let me make it clear. I don't want to see such questions again.
Someone said there are 4 paths that will bring the apocalypse to the universe. Destruction, harmony, and nihility. What is the last remaining path?
Your questions would leave even Noose completely stumped. But I will answer them, even though I can only offer my humble opinion. Up to you if you believe me or not. Now, roll the die. I believe the 4th path that brings the apocalypse is the elation. Once, elation was a dutiful and committed god. They scattered the seeds of chance, carving sharp turns of fate across the universe. They even made a reward of their own face, bestowing it upon those who passed their trials, and delighted in goading other gods to join the hunt for the most terrifying, supreme beings. Unfortunately, nothing resists the incineration of time. No matter how long the comedy lasts, all will eventually return to silence. But before the deathly silence, the elation will become something even more terrifying. I saw how truly fatigued they are. The elation is being swallowed by their own endless mirth. They will slide towards an even more terrifying extreme. Not to stop elation, but to drag all things into an eternal, meaningless, and unreasonable farce of chaos. And that will cease to be comedy and become a universe-wide contamination. Upon stepping onto a path and becoming an eon, one is expected to glimpse their own end. Yet the results of paths colliding remain beyond their sight. How do they really feel about exercising the divine authority of elation? Do they suffer with it? Would they fear this ending? I don't know. If the disciples of a god cannot bring them deliverance before they fall, to do they still deserve to be called disciples? So, I boarded the Astral Express and traveled to different worlds, searching for their tracks and gains. Before they fully succumb to corruption and drag all existence into that unspeakable madness, I will grant them the grandest final curtain. This is the highest form of reverence I can offer them. 7 questions left.
I once met my other self in Amphorius. Who was that?
Oh, this is a most interesting discovery. Might you also possess the gift of grasping possibility? Unfortunately, even I do not know the answer to that question. It's beyond what I can see and understand at present. To make amends, this question won't count against you. 7 questions left.
I'm sure it's nothing to you, but do you mind explaining how to defeat you?
Understandable. I've met a lot of people who love coming at me, yelling their slogans. Hope. Justice. But you would rather know all the strategies to beat the devil. Don't worry. My answer won't disappoint you. But of course, you'll have to roll the die first. The way to defeat me is right in front of you. Inside you, in fact. It's the Stellaron. All this time, you've been traveling in a limited and ridiculous human form. You're trapped within a lie called the Trailblaze, dreaming you are a courageous human. You can't defeat me in this state. But if you do what you did against Fullwish, open it to this world, to those cowards trembling in the ruins, to the audience waiting for a hero to save them, the surge of wish power will fully awaken it. And in that moment, you can easily seize your victory. You may ask 6 more questions.
Why were so many people calling me Akivilli along the way?
Because the path you walk is the same one they once walked. The Astral Express, the path of Trailblaze, your determination to connect the worlds. None of these are coincidences. You are a successor in a way, carrying an essence similar to theirs. And so people see a familiar starlight in you. This is the reason I think that Himiko thinks so highly of you. 5 left now.
As the Lord Ravager, aiming to destroy Elation, what are you planning to do to Aha?
When you asked about the fourth finality, I already answered you. Before they fully succumb to corruption and drag all existence into that unspeakable madness, I will grant them the grandest final curtain. Never mind. I won't count that one. Go ahead. Ask another question. 5 left now.
How did you fall from being the Astral Express's navigator to becoming a Lord Ravager?
You call it falling, but I see it as sublimation. You've journeyed through Planarcadia. How do you like this world of elation? I don't like it. They spend their time in idle satiety, then peck each other bloody in online arguments over insignificant issues. People never leave their homes, but online they are angry, crying, and cheerful. Their eyes are glued to tragedies unfolding across the cosmos, treating other struggles for life as seasoning for their meals, then turning around to tip the clowns who make them laugh. On the other side of the cosmos, the IPC is bombing the Isthmian Confederation. People huddle in the ruins without a single drop of clean drinking water, trembling as they wait to see whether tomorrow or death comes for them first. In this universe, the contrast between luck and misfortune is too dazzling. Of course not. One does not simply just become a Lord Ravager in an instant. Like Akivili, I once believed that exploring and connecting could create understanding, and understanding could remove division. That the newly discovered worlds could shelter those whose own homes were ravaged by war and hunger. But all your trailblaze does is spread naivete and hope across a land destined to be destroyed. Across the cosmic ocean, all civilizations meet a strikingly similar end. Having climbed to brilliance, they collapse under their own stupidity, avarice, or sheer chance. The path of Akivili only postpones the inevitable, but it cannot change its nature. I walked too far and saw too much. Afterwards, I could not laugh again. Finally, the blemished one showed me another path. Destruction. On their path, the gluttonous and the hungry, the brave and the weak, all inequalities come to an equal end. Only when people realize that destruction is imminent do they resist meaningfully and make their existence worth something. The rising sun shines on ice sculptures, melts them as if they were never there, even though humans carved them so beautifully, yes? From that moment onward, IC died, and Asat Pramad was born. 4 questions left. Keep going.
I want to know how Yao Guang and Evanesia are doing.
I can tell you care a lot about them. As you should. After all, they both bet everything on you. Oh my, what a poor roll. Just assume they're both dead. Do you really have the time to worry about others? You should be thinking hard about what you're going to do next. You may still ask me 3 more questions.
Tell me, why do you want to awaken the Veracity Husk?
Oh, sadly, it's all about luck. If there is a winner, there needs to be a loser. I am sorry, but your bad roll will result in a disappointing answer. I want to awaken the veracity to create a new and fair world, of course. All lives that have been oppressed and exploited will pass into the ancient Leviathan's belly, and there take on another form, becoming the nourishment of a new world. That is how it will be. Sounds pretty reasonable, doesn't it? Only 2 questions left.
What exactly did you do during this Phantasm Games?
This is a very complicated question. And well, all villains are always waiting for the opportunity to explain their scheme. But if I had to start from the beginning, I'm afraid you wouldn't have the patience to listen to the end. Why don't you ask about something you're interested in? Come on, roll the die. We'll see how many secrets your roll will earn you. Good throw. Ask away. You mean when the moon suddenly promised that the winner would become a permanent eon? You think too highly of me. Countless people in the cosmos go around claiming to be Aha themselves. But as we all know, only the eon themselves could have made that moon speak. Their divine prophecies prove that the Elation is watching these games at all times, and that my activities have not crossed any boundaries. When it comes to infiltrating Ahatopia, the 2 trickiest obstacles are the world in canvas that keeps the husk sealed away, and the unkillable Panarch Elwood. But Aha has never specified that a judge cannot become a supplicant. Strangely, nobody has ever used this loophole in all these years. It's surprisingly easy. All it takes is one mask, which is placed onto the Elwood in the courtyard before she wakes up. Why would I? My relationship with Full Wish has always been above board. There's no need to compel a prospect as driven for revenge as she was. And it's impossible to include anyone like her in any complex scheme. All one could do at this point was set her free and allow her to shine. Of course, she needed a small gift for motivational purposes, which I provided. A sliver of Shu-Hu's flesh. That's it? I was hoping you'd dig a little deeper. Going over my past schemes is actually quite a treat. Final question. Think carefully. What do you want to ask?
There's something I've thought about from the start. Tell me, is Himiko still alive? Do you really have no feelings for your daughter?
Aha! This is the question I've been waiting to answer. What a stroke of luck. Of course Himiko is still alive. At least on the stage I've meticulously prepared for her. She will play an important role, and is now awaiting her curtain call. Life is like this. One chance journey after another. One win after another. Playing someone's father. Becoming someone's friend. And at times, someone's lover. Then, by a twist of fate, I let a girl with no future begin to dream of the stars and of lands yet to be reached. I have never understood why the seeds I planted by chance would always take root in unexpected ways. I never expected them to bear fruit such as Graphia or Himiko. It feels like a curse. Like fate's cruelest mockery of me. Just like that night 15 years ago, I had the chance to crush the Express again, but I hesitated. No. No to both. I've never fully understood that lapse in judgment. I still ask myself why.
No matter the reason, you caused a huge mess for your colleagues.
A few weeks ago, Himiko returned to her hometown and brought you back with her. That was the moment I finally understood why I didn't shoot down the Express 15 years ago. It had nothing to do with acting as a father or trailblazing, but for a destruction that spanned 15 years, to set her on a journey to gain what was most precious, only to shatter it all in the cruelest way. What truly matters is this. I will have you bring an end to this world, here and now. It's the most vicious joke I can play on Planarcadia, on myself, and on the fate of the universe. Take a guess. Will this joke amuse Aha?
You want to use my Stellaron?
The worlds the Astral Express deals with. How could they be without a Stellaron? Boom! 15 years ago, during the blood-stained games, all the supplicants died violent deaths. Then, the husk ran out of wish power and grew agitated, craving a blood sacrifice. 15 years later, a hero from the Express shone brightly throughout the games. His Stellaron overflowing with wish power. The perfect sacrificial piece. All right. Now that I've answered the 8 questions, I now need to... Kids these days. Show some respect and put your phone away when your elder is talking. Huh?
The warfighters.
Himeko is right there!
There you are. I see all of you.
His entire short. Kill this guy.
What kind of nonsense is that? Boring. But canceling an elderly person's pension account like that, doesn't her conscience hurt at all?
You treat other people's lives and suffering like numbers on a die, toying with them at will. So why do you fall apart when it's your turn?
Your curiosity is commendable, but you've already used up all your questions, so I won't be answering anything you ask.
Doesn't matter. We've stalled long enough as it is. You don't need to answer the following question. I just want to know. If I swing at that thing you have for a head, would it break?
Ruins be upon the world. The myriad colors returning to the void. Your failure is written in stone. For this purpose, you will once again be playing the protagonist. Will the hero shoulder all your wishes, ignite the stellar, and fill the demon lord in a single blow? Or become the clamorous embers that bring finality upon this world? A hero who tried to save Planarcadia, accidentally smashing it to pieces. Now that is what I call a smash hit space comedy! So sit back and enjoy the show!
In there! We're on our way!
Hilarious!
All martial arts are mine to command. You're done!
Still holding back. Come on. Settle down and do something! Give me a smile!
Trailblazing whirlwind!
It's the rush. The show's just getting started.
I was thinking your show's about to end.
Finally, we made it.
Papa promised each and every one of us nameless.
After all, the Fluffy's protagonist hasn't gotten on board yet.
Let's show this guy what real nameless are made of.
Here we go! Companions have entered the ring, and the supporting cast has taken the stage. The daughter turns her blade on the father.
Our place hilarious! Your moment to shine. Light it up right now! The stage is yours!
It's all about the thrill. A perfect speed run. I've kept you waiting. Come and touch with Spartan till the end of the world.
Give me a smile!
Absolute top-tier play. Let me teach you some moves. Get all that? I will guide the Rainbow Bridge. You need some solution.
Now if you go another 500.
Wipe the floor with them. No more messing around. This next round, real game.
command. Or done!
Watch and learn. This is Honkai.
Power of Glacier. Hilarious! Your moment to shine. Right now! The stage is yours!
Feast your eyes, Time for a real show! Do need some sunshine.
Thanks.
Hit me with all your talk of friendship and justice.
Want a battle? Wipe the floor with them. I will guide with the Rainbow Bridge. Everyone's been waiting for it. May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies. Once more, I like this dream collab.
From now on, address it.
Time to unwind with some pub stuff. Here it comes! Unlimited firepower! That's all the spark you got. The show begins!
Those who pass the challenge are worthy of a reward. What I mean is, you've earned the right to face Phase 2! Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you my second mask!
They say luck is a form of strength. Come on, let's see your strength. Don't miss your chance.
I've kept you calm and hot with spark till the end of the world!
coming. The crowd loves a good fight.
Do you need some sunshine? I like the stream Feast your eyes, Time for a real show!
Power of place. Hilarious!
Don't fall now. Take your pick. Reward time. The end of destruction!
Everyone's been waiting for it.
Thanks. Now if you go another 500 years.
May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies. Once more, this backup is God tier.
Your moment to shine. Right now. The stage is yours.
Watch and learn. This is Honkai.
All martial arts are mine to command. You're done.
Feast your eyes, Time for a real show.
Trailblazing whirlwind.
Do you need some sunshine? This backup is God tier.
Here we go. Best the hero.
Speedrun this faint light. Dispel the gloom, restore clear skies. Once more.
Thanks. Now if you go another 500 years.
Why not reroll? Reward time.
Time to unwind with some. Here it comes. Unlimited firepower.
From now on, power of place. Hilarious. Your moment to shine. Right now. The stage is yours.
It's all about the thrill. Wipe the floor with them.
Thanks. Now I can go another 500 Trailblazing whirlwind! All martial arts are mine to command. Or die!
Feast your eyes, time for a real show!
Keep struggling. Take your pick. Don't miss your chance. Here we go.
Everyone's been waiting.
Thanks. Now I can go another 500.
May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies. Once more.
Thanks. Now I can go another 500.
It's all about the thrill.
Your moment to shine. Right now. The stage is yours.
Wipe the floor with them. No more messing around. This next round, real game. Contract incoming.
Power of grace and hilarious.
Do you need some sunshine?
Best the hero.
May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies. Once more.
Take your pick. Don't miss your chance.
All martial arts are mine to command. Or die!
Feast your eyes, time for a real show. the thrill. Everyone's been waiting for it. This backup is God tier. Gotta have them here. Maybe this faint light. Dispel the gloom. Restore clear signs. Once more. Perfect speedrun.
Your moment to shine. Right now. The stage is yours.
Wipe the floor with them. No more messing around. This next round, real game. Contract incoming.
Power of elation, hilarious.
Do need some sunshine. This backup is God tier.
Amusing.
Bonus round incoming.
All martial arts are mine to command. Or done!
Watch and learn. This is Honkai.
Don't fall now. Take your pick. Reward time.
Feast your eyes, Time for a real show.
Trailblazing whirlwind! Your moment to shine. Right now. The stage is yours.
Watch and learn. This is Honkai.
All right. Enough joking around. Time to get serious. Now, feast your eyes on what I attained in my first battle to the death with the Great Destroyer. My third mask. You shall witness the reality of all things turning to silence. The three calamities have come. The myriad colors returning to the void. I shall extinguish this world's laughter and offer up my mourning.
Stay sharp. I'll provide cover.
May this faint light dispel the gloom. Restore clear signs. Once more. This backup is God tier.
protect anyone. I erased them one by one, right before your very eyes.
Myriad colors. Return the void.
Once again, the Express is falling. How boring. Now, you and I both see the imminent apocalypse. You've failed. The game ends here. I'm curious. Will you still be able to settle once more?
Don't be afraid. I'm here. Don't be afraid. Trust that I will always be by your side. Keep walking.
Beach? What is this place? Himiko went that way earlier? I need to catch up. Himiko? Everyone! Where are you?
And the Astral Express, readying for departure. Its lights illuminating the dark. Beneath your feet are countless paths, and you're surrounded by nameless stars. You saw a path no one had ever trod before. Then you set off on it. This is the sight I see every day. And it has never lost its clarity. I would like to see it too. Let's just call it a long overdue compensation. It's time we set off once more, Akivili.
Oh, there you are.
Himiko! You're okay. Oh, thank goodness. The Express? What is this place?
It's a scene from my memories. 15 years ago, I encountered the Astral Express for the first time on this beach.
What just happened? All I remember is you protecting me amidst the chaos. But when I opened my eyes again, I was already in this place.
Are you scared? Worried you've lost?
No. I wouldn't have such thoughts.
That's right. It's not over yet.
March. Danhang. Where is everyone? We have to get back to the fight somehow. We can't keep everyone waiting. Let's go, Himiko. Whatever it takes, we're getting out of here. Together. Wait, Himiko?
I'm sorry. I can't go with you. I understand. You have many questions. About the battle. About me. And about the Express's crash site. I didn't expect it to appear in this manner either. Haven't you figured it out yet? This frozen moment in time is your very own creation. In the moment I embraced you, I guess the Stellaron heard my final wish.
Final wish?
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her. To let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life and found companions I could trust with all my heart.
All right, it's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us... let Shush make us some coffee, huh? Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
It's a shame. I'll have to take a rain check on that coffee. But at least I still have the chance to honor a promise from long ago.
I know. The her you're talking about is Motoko, right?
I'm so glad to hear you say her name. It means she'll always be remembered by someone. Even if the universe forgets, as long as someone still remembers her name, our trailblazing will never end. But as the navigator, it's not just her promise I have to keep. I have to honor my promise to all of you. And to you, kid. This time, you must set out on your own. You have to go alone, Tommy. What did you say when you created me? I quote, "If I die, I want to die where the stars are within reach." But now, you have everything you need to set off. Even time. The one thing you were missing is now in your hands. But the weathering curse can't be healed. How did you do it? Sorry. I made a decision on my own while you were asleep. Aha appeared? No. They didn't answer us. This Phantasm Moon Games has no winner. But I saw a shadow peek out from behind the moon. It said, "Apologies. I am not the elation, so I cannot reward you in their stead. But a Phantasmoon Games with only bloodshed and no miracles wouldn't be very satisfying. So I can offer up the strength I've accumulated to grant you a wish. Unfortunately, it's a limited wish, so it can't make all your dreams come true. But it should be enough to offer some small assistance. What exactly was the wish? I made a wish to the Phantasmoon in exchange for something. An exchange? An exchange of Himiko's and Motoko's destinies. Not for a minute, but for a lifetime. The brand of destruction can never be erased, but it can be passed on to someone willing to bear it. To think the answer was so simple. So that's why Murata-hiro left nothing behind. He was a kind person, just like you. No. This can't be true. This is so unfair. I don't want my wishes to be granted at the cost of someone else's life. We made a promise. You were the one who was supposed to embark on a new journey. To fly to the stars and see all those worlds for me. We made a promise. That's right. If you were awake, your wish would have been clear. For Motoko to have a fulfilling life. But if I left you behind to travel the stars alone, I wouldn't be the ideal navigator we talked about. You nurtured me with stories of the Astral Express. You sketched me into existence, and you brought me to life. The you that you never imagined would grow up became a truly remarkable adult in the end. I'm the grown-up you, a navigator who, despite never having taken a single step, has already experienced so much. And a Himiko like that would surely pass on the hope of continuing the journey to the next generation, wouldn't she? So, don't be sad. My trailblazing ends here, but it also begins here. I just wanted you to see the world outside. To see the starry sky I told you about. I'm here now. I can see it. Do you hear that, Himiko? When the urge to go and see for yourself, no matter what, swells up inside you, your fire has already ignited the Express's engine. Go, Himiko. Start up the Express. Walk a path without the Aeon's protection, and become your own god. Then, grant me this wish. When you've become like me, return here with all your stories. Montego, when the Phantom Moon is full again, I will be there as I have promised. I will come back with so many stories to tell you. So, deal? If you can't find me to share your stories, then tell them to the moon, like a morning actor. Now let's get on the express together. As we travel through the atmosphere and fly toward the stars, I will become a star and watch over you forever.
So, are you going to say goodbye to us too? Just like Motoko?
If I could, I'd wish for this moment to come a little later too. But that's how it is for the Nameless. The journey always begins and ends when you least expect it. Don't worry too much. I just have to depart for the next stop.
But the crew can't keep on trailblazing without you.
I used to be afraid of goodbyes like this too. Whenever that happens, I just look up at the sky. Up there are the same stars we gazed at together for countless nights. I know you'll see all those sights in my stead and experience all those stories as wonderful and strange as imagining. You understand all of this, don't you? So, be brave and stop this talk about sacrifices. Tell March for me if there's anything she likes in my wardrobe. She can have it.
She has enough clothes as it is.
Tell Don Hung that he'll have more on his plate, so he shouldn't try to carry everything all by himself.
I'll help him.
Tell Welt I really wanted to go with him to his homeland, but I never thought I'd be the one to step off the express first. I'm sorry.
I'll tell him.
And tell Pom Pom, if no one's going to use the coffee machine or the beans, just toss them. Make space for future passengers.
Well.
And one more thing about Sunday. Tell him not to be so uptight all the time. Plenty of people come and go on the express. He should feel free to do as he pleases, not feel so burdened. And finally, you're the one I'm most worried about. Have you been satisfied with your journey so far? You don't have to say it. Keep the answer in your heart. You still have a long journey of trailblazing ahead of you. So walk on. Walk this path without the Eon's protection, and become your own god. And then, you can grant my wish. Come back here and tell me all about your amazing stories. If you can't find me, just look up at the stars. And as always, I'll be there to light up the entire night sky for you.
Another turning point in destiny. We meet again. For the Express to begin its journey once more, Himiko reached the end of hers.
Get lost. This isn't the end.
8 days ago, you arrived with the Astral Express at Planarcadia. 8 hours ago, Asat Pramad appeared. 8 minutes ago, you declared war on him. And 8 seconds ago, you lost. In 8 seconds, Himiko will sacrifice her life. In 8 minutes, you will return to the battlefield. In 8 hours, a god's great hammer will fall. In 8 days, a paradise will collapse under its own weight. A beast will begin its sacred feast. A divine infant will fall to the mortal world. With its first cry, it will usher in an era of madness for the entire cosmos. And a god will retreat into hiding forever. Their laughter heard no more. This is the path I have walked, and one of countless possibilities. But that doesn't matter. What's important is that it was born from the wish Himiko made to the Stellaron, and it only leads to one end: failure. Are you willing to accept such a future? What a shame. You still fail to understand what I'm saying. I'm asking you, who is still on the path of the Trailblaze, are you willing to accept such a future?
I'll never accept it.
Then you know what to do. So many others have made the same decision. Make a wish to the Stellaron. Let your wish replace hers. Somewhere along this journey, you've already found it.
Each and every one of us nameless is making it to the next stop. And all the promises, oaths, dreams, and pacts. I'm not leaving a single one behind.
Oh, as it should be. I made the same choice once and lost everything because of it. But you have to get used to loss before you can move on. Set forth once more, Akivili. Our paths will cross eventually. And when that day comes, I will personally bring your journey to its end.
From enemies to friends. Trailblazing really does work in mysterious ways.
Once I take that first step, nothing can stop me.
They ran into us. Too bad for them.
I'll say this up front. Please do not go against March's wishes.
You must become used to loss in order to continue onward. I refuse to believe that. Not now, not ever. My unfulfilled promises. I will fulfill them all tomorrow. I will prove that we can move onward without making these so-called sacrifices. So, the Astral Express only has one navigator, no matter the reason. I won't let anything take you away from me!
Don't forget about us.
Don't worry. We're here.
Thank you for fulfilling the promise.
Venturing into uncharted worlds isn't all that motivates us to move forward. We also have promises of the past. The Astral Express is setting forth anew. This journey shall lead us starward! Toward more distant horizons!
You're playing music! legacy. What's going on here? Whatever. I'll just make it the Astral Express's legacy.
My purpose has always been protect. Will endure! Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Don't worry, I'll do it. Come on, I choose you. Not bad.
Come on, stop messing around. Be good now. It's your time to shine.
Why not smile? I'll break.
You're about to relearn who the Nameless truly are.
Time to wake up.
Just like 15 years ago. You're not a god who determines fate. You're just a deserter, denying the very path you walked. Look closely. See how the trailblazers who came after you will walk the path you were too afraid to finish. There's no need to pray for a glance.
Humanity will reach the end of the path of its own.
Together, we are the Trailblazers!
Become the stars and light up the cosmic night.
You better remember this.
Don't worry, I'll do it. Remember that.
Hope will endure! Incoming!
Trust me. We can do anything!
Dragons, obey this order. Calamity unknown, soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
Towards more distant horizons!
Go on, treat our guests nicely. Don't worry. Just close your eyes. The night will soon fall. Good night.
Rise towards New Dawn!
Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Trailblazers is nothing but a fleeting lie to comfort the weak. In the face of inevitable destruction, hope is a myth.
Together, way. If there's nothing ahead of us, then we'll trailblaze a path forward with our own hands!
If you stand in our way, hit him!
Is this how it feels to win?
You're about to relearn who the Nameless truly are.
5, 4, 2, dogs! Toward more distant horizons! Attention all passengers. The Astral Express is about to depart. To all who walk with the Trailblaze, join me in reciting the creed of the Nameless.
No matter the ebb and flow of fate, don't stay within the lines.
Even in the face of tempestuous seas, we always align.
Even without the upper hand, fight for what's right.
Even if the world forgets you, hindsight aside.
And no matter how bleak the cosmos may get, light up the night.
Finally, when the wheels turn against you,
Go ahead.
pulverize!